Hey, what's going on? My name is Ryan Stewman. I'm the founder and CEO of Closer Capital. I'm glad you're here watching this video. I loan millions of dollars a month to entrepreneurs all across the country. And I see people make great, brilliant, life-changing decisions with the money, and I've seen people fumble the bag and make mistakes. And both things happen, and nobody ever intends on making a mistake. But I want to talk to you today in this video some of the best, most lucrative ways to leverage capital when you take a loan. See, most people, they take a loan and they think, okay, cool, I can sit on this money. Okay, I've got cash, I've got additional capital. Here's the problem. If you took a full loan out, then you're paying interest on that. So the longer it sits in your bank account and doesn't get deployed, you're actually paying just to keep cash. That makes no sense. We don't want to pay to keep cash. Okay, what we want to do is we want to deploy cash and cash pay us in additional cash. So, for example, I had a gentleman come to us. He applied for a loan and he was credit challenged. He had some credit history from about 3 years ago, and where he had fallen behind on a couple of payments, nothing major, but he hadn't reestablished his credit since then. He had a paid off truck. He had never financed anything in business name. He didn't use credit cards. He was using cash and debit cards from his business account. And so it was a challenging file, and it caused, because of the low credit in the scenario, we had to give him a pretty significant interest rate because of the risk profile. Typically, if something like that happens, and this guy, if he would have came to me and he said, I just need the cash to make my payroll, it's like, bro, don't take this interest rate to make payroll because your payroll just got more expensive. In this case, the guy came to me and he said, I need to buy this drill. And if I go buy this drill, I can, within 1 week, sell enough jobs to pay this loan back within the first month. I just need the capital to go get the drill. I don't have the extra couple $100,000 to go do that right now, but as soon as I get it in my hand, I'll turn it into money. I said, okay, so in this scenario, it was worth taking a little bit higher interest rate than normal because he knew he wasn't going to go full term on that loan. And he knew that as soon as he got the actual piece of equipment he needed, the money was not going to be a thing. He was going to be able to pay that back. Well, that was 2 months ago. He's paid the loan off 100%. And he called me the other day and he said, dude, you're not going to believe this. In the first 3 weeks I had this machine, it paid for the loan that I took out on the machine 4 times over. Now, that might be a wild scenario. That might not be the norm, but I tell you this story because this is a person that said, I'm taking this money, investing into this thing, and it will produce this money for me. That is when you take high risk capital. That is when you go and you take moves in that area. You don't make moves when you say, I need payroll and I have no other money by payroll. I need to take this money. Or I have this debt over here that I need to pay out. You can do that, but it's risky. It's always better to take your line of credit, take your capital, and then make it work for you. Some of the ways that I like to make it work for me is marketing, right? If I run advertising, if I pay ads, so in my mind, marketing is the material that you put out, the post, the flyer, whatever the case may be. Advertising is the exchange of attention for currency. So I pay Facebook, they get people's attention on my ad, I give them money, right? So spending your money on advertising, for me, I know if we spend $10,000 a month, we're gonna make $30,000 a month in return on ad spend from that. So if you had a, let's say, and this is outrageous, we don't do this, let's say you had a 50% interest rate, but you knew that you could take this $50,000 from us and you could get a 4x return on ad spend. So although that you gotta pay $75,000 back, you know it's gonna make you $400,000 because you're gonna get a 4x return on ad spend. That's a buy-in all day, every day. Pay the loan off, don't need it anymore. Refinance it, set yourself up for a line of credit to where you don't have to deploy it unless you need it again. That's why we're your secret weapon. That's why we're the entrepreneur's best partner. And by the way, if you take out a loan with Closer Capital right now, we will give you a lifetime membership, no matter what the loan amount is, to Apex Entourage, our Apex Business Association. A lifetime membership, take out any loan with our company and close it and fund it, and we put you into Apex. If you take out a loan over $100,000, we not only give you Apex, we also have our Apex Accredited group, which are people that are verified to be able to have borrowed at least $100,000, meaning they have $1 million plus top line revenue businesses, to where you guys can mingle and network as well. So not only do we loan you money and guide you on the best ways to spend it, if you need to learn marketing, advertising, all that, get a loan from us, and we'll give it to you for free to make you better, because that's what we want to do. We want to grow with you. We want to loan you $50,000 this year. In a year from now, you want $500,000. In 2 years from now, you want $5 million. We want to grow with you the whole way, and we will support you, give you the training, connections, and network to do just that. So if you need a loan, simply apply at closercap.com, and I'll see you on the next video.